What's going on, everyone? Talon here, and today we're going to be going over some of the new uniforms, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Sharon Rogers' new uniform. Alright, so here we have her Starlight Armor uniform, which looks pretty cool. I do like the way it looks. And let's see, the uniform bonus gives you a 20% ignore dodge, which is always nice. I do like ignore dodge. It definitely helps a lot in Shadowland, and it can help in PvP as well, since Sharon Rogers is used quite a bit in PvP. So that's definitely a pretty good bonus. Could have been better, of course, but I'll take it. And let's see, she has 5 skill changes from the uniform here. She doesn't really get anything too drastically different from the actual bonuses or buffs from any of these skills. They're all pretty much exactly the same. She still has the 2-second stun on this one, and she still has the immune to damage and accumulate the damage and turn that into attack as well. So none of the buffs or things that made her Sharon Rogers has really changed with these skills. So let's go ahead and take a look at how these skills actually animate. Alright, so first we have her first skill. Alright, so definitely a lot more AoE than her previous version of this, where she kind of just spears them with the lance. So definitely looks really nice. She throws the shield and shoots them a few times. Alright, so let's see her second skill. Alright, so it's pretty close to what her second skill was before, with the jump up, hit the ground, and then hit them once or twice afterwards. I believe it's just, yeah, I think it's actually pretty much exactly the same. It just has the sword animations right there with the kind of like plasma looking light coming out of the sword. And now let's see her third skill, which is the one that gives her the damage immunity. Alright, so now she has a shield that pops out in front of her, and then she does a few shots with the gun to start up the skill. So not bad. I do like that animation as well. And now let's check out her fourth skill. Alright, so a little different. So this one has a bit of wind up, it looks like, before she jumps up into the air, instead of just jumping up right away. So let's see how much of that is a iframe. Yeah, so not till she gets into the air does it become an iframe, which is what I thought. So with the uniform, the fourth skill is no longer a instant iframe, but it still does have an iframe in it, which is nice. And it looks like it has a lot more AoE for one. Well, actually, no, the AoE is about the same, but it looks like more hits. Yeah, so it's probably a little more damage overall. And then let's see her fifth skill, which is really nice. That vortex right there, that is going to be really nice for Shadowlands for sure. This is a lot more crowd control. It still has the stun, just like her fifth skill had before, but now it has this continual vortex that will keep them kind of stun locked for a while. So definitely, I really like the animation for this fifth skill. It looks really nice. And I'm thinking that fifth skill is going to be really strong in like the new Alliance Conquest mode and like PvP modes, because it can help keep even stronger enemies like stun locked for a while, unless they, you know, proc the invincibility obelisk or have like immune to stun, because I believe it just does the stun, but it also will do guard break because of how many hits it has right there. See it just continually hitting them. So definitely really like the skill animations with this uniform. So far this uniform is looking really strong. I was kind of skeptical when I first saw that Sharon Rogers was getting a uniform, because she's already a pretty overpowered character. And now with the uniform, she's still up there. She's still overpowered, so it didn't really nerf her or anything like that. It just made her better, in my opinion, it seems like. So I am actually going to be getting this uniform right away, because I do really like this uniform. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this. Alright, there we go. Got her new uniform. So, this uniform, in my opinion, is probably a highly recommended buy, but I don't think it's a must buy, because even without the uniform, as everyone knows, Sharon Rogers is already able to pretty much power through any game mode because of her insane damage and her insane survivability. So she doesn't necessarily need this uniform. So it's kind of more of a augmentation type thing. If you want to make your Sharon Rogers better than she already is, maybe to be able to clear modes a little faster, or if you do want to be more competitive in PvP modes, this definitely seems like it would help. Especially, we haven't really got to try out the Alliance Conquest yet, but I'm thinking that with this uniform, she'll probably be a lot stronger in Alliance Conquest than without the uniform. But we have to wait and see. So, that's going to be my thoughts on this uniform. Definitely is a strong uniform, and I'm quite happy with this particular uniform. So, yeah. Alright, so I decided to do a little comparison of the uniform versus non-uniformed Sharon Rogers. So we're just going to go in with Sharon Rogers here and fight today's world boss, which is Ebony Maw, and just kind of get like a baseline for each one. So here we have her with without a uniform and no strikers, and we just have Agent 13's skill cooldown leadership, so no damage leadership as well. And also my Sharon Rogers is built towards defense, so she just has like Stark's backing, I believe, right now in her Iso 8 set, which is not really recommended. I kind of just left it there because I like the heal, and she does enough damage even without a damage-based Iso 8 set, but she's definitely more suited towards the damage-based Iso 8 sets, or Power with Angry Hulk or Overdrive or something like that would probably be a lot better for her. So let's let her finish up here, and then I'm going to stop and exit out right before we kill him so that we can then again try with her uniform. Alright, so now we have her with her uniform here. So we're going to do the same thing, same exact team, no strikers, and just bring her in here with the uniform and kind of see the difference, see if it's a little easier or see if the damage is better. The damage, of course, is going to be better just because of the increase to her stats, the all attack and all defense. But we just want to see if with this new skill set that she has the same amount of survivability as without the uniform. Alright, so that was just a quick side-by-side comparison of with the uniform and without the uniform against Ebony Maw. Pretty much had the same amount of survivability, and as you could see, a little extra DPS from that 30 seconds decrease in time to clear the stage. So quite happy with this uniform. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it helped in deciding if you wanted to pick up this uniform or not. And of course, I will catch you in the next one.